Hello everybody, my name is H2 and today we're going to be doing something very English, I can't speak. Dang it. Hello everybody, my name is H2, Sloppy Boy. I don't know, I actually don't know for this one because I don't know where it's going to end up. I think it's going to end up with Sloppy Boy, so we're going to be Sloppy Boy today. Today, I'm going to go over every single side mode, and that might be curious. Hey Thumpy, what the flip is a side mode? It's an amazing question. Basically anything as to where, like, if you have to like talk to an NPC to get like a certain thing activated for a level, that's basically what I'd argue it as. Wow. Okay. For any sort of story-based thing where you have to speak to an NPC to unlock it is what I'll say, because for things like, yeah, basically what I'm saying. Basically what we're saying. Also the practice shooting things that exist and the giant top force, we're not counting those, but you know, moving on. I'm gonna go through every single game and I'm gonna talk about every single one that exists, everything that I think is there. The only one I don't know for sure is to say. So if there's anything in there, let me know. You know, I haven't played the games because I'm a dumbo. But moving on. Speaking of SSA though. It has about 3 things in it. The first one I'll talk about is heroic challenges, in which is you go over to Kelly, talk to her, and you can play one of the heroic challenges. I know, talking to an NPC to get a thing, but difference is not story related. All right, but yeah, you talk to her, you do a little heroic challenge, just a separate little mode you can just do. I think it is a separate little thing. You just go and complete its objective, and when you beat it, you get a nice little stat boost for your Skylander, which is nice, but, you know, messes with certain things if you're trying to do testing, so, yeah. If you're trying to do a lot of testing in Skylanders, don't have those active. And the other thing that is, like, in the base game, I say, like, there's a DLC to the Skylanders, is a PvP mode. In the original SSA, there are 3 PvP modes, which is Sky Gems, Sky Goals, and the basic PvP mode, which we'll just call Battle. We'll call it Battle. We're calling it Battle because that's just kind of, it makes it easy. So Battle mode, PvP mode, and Sky Gems mode. What? I can't English. Battle mode, Sky Gems mode, and Sky Goals mode. We'll call them that. Okay. Anyway, moving on. So starting off, we'll do with Sky Gems. We're gonna go from, on my personal opinion, least interesting to most interesting. God, English. Sky Gems is basically a mini game mode, PvP section, where you have to collect 5 gems, and whoever collects those 5 gems is the winner. I don't like it. I don't like it very much. I think it forces its battles upon you. Like, if it just spawned infinitely amount of gems, you just camp out the other person and see who got the most gems that way. I don't think it's very intuitive in actual PvP mode. I think it's just an extra little thing they wanted to throw in there, and I don't think it had much of a purpose, honestly. I think it's the weakest one of the modes. That's my opinion. If you disagree, that's perfectly fine. Next up is the regular battle mode. It's basically what you expected. It's a regular battle mode. I mean, it's simple as that. Just saying. You get your characters, you put them in an arena, and they fight to death, and whoever dies is the loser. You suck. It's alright. The mode is, like, alright. It's not great, not terrible, but, like, if you just want to, like, beat up your friends, beat up your, you know, cousins and stuff, absolutely. Great time. Would 1,000% recommend, you know what I'm saying? Get a couple of Skylanders and murder each other. It sounds like a great time. And the final one, Sky Goals, baby! It's Sky Goals, yo! Anyway, but Sky Goals is basically... I say basically a lot. Do I say basically a lot? It is. It might as well be. It is football. It is football, but you can throw it into the goal. Football with an extra step. It is... I like it a lot, but let me stop gushing and get into it. Basically, you grab a football that goes anywhere on the map. It kicks off into the map. You have to grab it and bring it back to the original goal, we'll call it. And when you do that, if you run all the way to it, you get 7 points. And if you throw it in there, you get 3 points, which makes it very interesting. As well as the enemy Also, you can't attack while having the football. So the enemy has a free opportunity to just get over to you and just smack you up upside the forehead. And so it's really, really organic. A really good job of doing that. It makes sure that each player has an idea what they're doing, as well as, you know, not encouraging anything that would be like camp or anything like that. Basically ensuring that every single character has a unique and good strategy to try and participate in the mode. And I like that a lot. Instead of Sky Gems, where it's kind of like, well, you'll wait until maybe one of them you're in a good position to fight, and then you fight. I don't know. I don't like those kind of cool those things. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. But the final thing, which may seem odd that I'm going to bring this up, but I'm going to bring it up, is the adventure packs. I will include them because they're technically not a part of the main story, so I'm going to include it. I'm going to include it. There are 4 of them. When SSA started out, they grabbed a massive number of them. Not as much as the final game, but we'll get in that in a minute. Which is the Empire of Ice, Darklight Crypt, the Pirate Seas, and the Dragon's Peak. Those are the 4. Hold up. No, I can't edit it. Anyway, I'm looking at the script. I'm scripting. You can call it whatever you want. Anyway, with those 4, they come with a couple items and, you know, Skylander, but those are not important. The one thing they do, though, is they do allow extra arena modes. Not arena modes, what? Extra arena levels. So basically, there's more maps for the arena modes. So if you're playing Sky Goals and you want to do it on your new DLC level, I'll call it, basically, you can, which is really neat. I like that. I think that's really nice. That's kind of good. I enjoy that aspect, and it's quite nice. But that's SSA. There's not much in SSA. There's a lot of things in between the 3 things, but overall, there was not much, like, quantity-wise in the SSA sauce. So it's kind of just what it is. Overall, it's not bad. Got a lot of things that were good and bad in, so. And I had a good start. It was a starting point. It's great. Like, as a starting point, it's really good. So that's my kind of grade on SSA of all things. I know I'm not supposed to be grading them. I don't know if I should grade them or not. I will. I'm going to give my personal opinion of interesting things up. For the next one, we will do Giants. Going chronological order here. Giants has every single thing that SSA had. So the Battle Arena modes, the Heroic Challenges, the Adventure Packs, all of that good stuff that was in SSA, straight to Giants. You can just do it in Giants. Lovely. But it also does add a couple things and adds more to some other stuff. 2 things it does add are a actual arena mode, you know, where Brock comes in and you can have those unique ancient battles. 2 I would like to mention are, you know, Don't Beat Me Up and, well, I'll drive Don't Beat Me Up. They all have interesting and unique kind of, like, different things you can do in them, different goals, like Don't Beat Me Up, so it allows for that to be very, very different compared to the regular PvP, so, I mean, also because it's PvE, but you know what I'm saying. Not really. You're probably just over here having an aneurysm. Yeah, regardless. That mode is a new one. There's new heroic challenges for the new Giants and core members. And for one final thing they added Ring Out. Ring Out? Is it Ring Out? It's Ring Out. Added Ring Out. Ring Out is basically the Smash Brothers of the modes. Let's be so real with each other right now. You basically fill up a meter, and when that meter is done, you smack the enemy upside the forehead, and then you get them blasted. And how you fill up the meter is smacking them in the forehead. So you basically just smack your enemy in the forehead until they just die. Yep, Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers core, exactly. Honestly, like, that one would be a middle pack for me, so if anyone's curious, I think the order is from least favorite to favorite is, my least favorite is Sky Gems, then it's honestly Ring Out, then it's the PvP, and then it's Sky Goals, because Sky Goals is kind of good. But yeah, also they added 2 new battle packs in this one. Instead of adding any more new adventure packs, instead of giving them a whole new level, they said, hey, let's give them a battle pack. Yeah, be content with that. The new ones are the, hold up, I gotta name these out here. The Dragon Fire Cannon and the Scorpion Striker. Just want to make that completely clear. Those are the names. Those are the names of the 2 things. And they also give you unique not arena battles, but like PvP maps, PvP maps, PvP maps. And, you know, maps in which you can, you know, use. Honestly, with like how much Giants does have, like if I would recommend any sort of game to have all of the modes you want to use, do Giants. But yeah, there's. I'm trying to think, but I think that's about it, isn't it? I think that's about it. Oh yeah. Also, you can use the new. Like, the Scorpion Fire. I can't English! The Scorpion Striker and the Dragon Fire Cannon can also be used as items, which is something I didn't reference in SSA, but in the battle mode, there are items that you can use, which is the main focus on the regular battle mode, honestly, I'd say. But they can also be added in here if you have them for Giants. That's really nice. You can use them. It's quite a neat little extra thing that you can just kind of have. So, I mean, if you want to, go ahead. And that's Giants doesn't, like, add too much. Like, it doesn't add too much of anything, but it has a lot of extra stuff from the previous game, so that's its importance. We're on Swap Force now, so next up is our boy Swap Force. Let's list it out, yeah. Here we go. We have two PvP modes, a PvPvE mode, a time attack mode, a score mode, more battle arenas, an adventure pack, 2 of them, 2 battle packs, and bonus missions. Yeah. Yeah. That's like 8 things. That's 8 of them. And we're going over them all, maybe. Maybe. Alright. There are 2 PvP modes. We're gonna go right over the PvP. Right into the PvP, baby. Maybe. Right into the death. But those PvP modes are ones that were previously in different games. So the 2 that they decided to keep were the regular PvP, which fair, and then a ring out. I will not judge them for that action because the shade has already been done. Moving on. Although, in difference compared to Giants and Swap Force, how they treated the modes is a lot different. In Giant, you have, like, the arena, and you're meant to do all 4 of the different modes on that one arena. In Swap Force, you have different arenas, different maps for every single mode. So let's say if I'm doing Ring Out, I can't pick a arena from the battle mode, battle mode in the regular one, right? For Swap Force. I can't do that. But there are less maps, like 3, 4, 5 technically if I have the 2 battle packs. But speaking of the battle packs, actually let's just move on. Yeah, it's interesting. But let's go over the rest of the PvP modes before we get anything else with that stuff. Straight into the PvPvE. Now you might be wondering, I've never heard of that. It's because I made it up. It doesn't exist. Nah, but seriously, there's a it's called a Rival Survival. One of the most interesting modes in my opinion, and honestly the mode that sparked my interest to make this video, even if it's incredibly late, so apologies. But basically, it's a mode where 2 people have different scoreboards, and whoever has the biggest scoreboard wins. Doing a basically, arena battle thing. Hey! Basically that new mode that came from Giants that's returned to Swap Force now, for some reason. Yeah. Oh, did I not bring up any Giants? Do we bring that up in Giants? Do we bring up the Brock Exists? I think we brought up the Brock Exists, so yeah. That returns to Swap Force and is also used for like 3 things, just solo, team, and you can do a rival version, which is a versus mode of it, which just adds competition to those, which is nice, you know. Love the battle arenas, we love those, they're good, they're nice. I have nothing else to add to that one. Okay, similar to Giants, each one of them does have something unique for their modes, so that's also something, but unlike Giants, where the arena is on location for a certain, like, level in the story, these ones are just kind of pre-made with the arena in mind, without having to compromise any sort of, like, levels from Swap Force, which is quite a nice send, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump over these 2, because These are I will specify if anything needs to be done single playerly, which has just kind of been the heroic challenges for now. So I'll specify that. I should specify that. I will specify that. Everything else can be done multiplayer, just so we're all clear. I'm gonna combine two of the other ones, time attack and time attack in the score mode. Those two, I'm probably gonna have one of them playing in the background. So nope. Basically, they're pretty similar, actually. They take one of the levels from the main story mode, and they use that to, instead of doing the regular objective, you run through the run through the level, trying to rather A, have a huge amount of score, or B, save as much time as possible. And while doing so, they give you 3 more different stars, which can depend on how well you don't suck. How much you do not suck. That is about as far as that one goes, know what I'm saying, fellas? Overall, I think that one's... They're alright. They're not terrible, but they're alright. And then finally, we have the bonus missions, which are another one of those things which only one player can do at a time. An odd one you can do one at a time, but... It has completely unique maps and unique objectives, which just add stars to your number, I don't know. Which basically have unique goals, like rather defeating all the chompies, or getting the eggs to their mothers, or, replaying the entire Griffin Observatory. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but still, they are... something that exist. I'm distracted, sorry. They are something that you can use on often. I think they're very good. I like doing them. They're fun. They can be challenging too, but if you have good Skylanders and aren't bad at the game, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Also, for the final thing we'll talk about, there's 2 battle packs and 2 adventure packs. 2 adventure packs, Tower of Time and the Shipwreck Islands. And the 2 battle packs are the Archean Crossbow and the Fiery Forge. The battle packs focus on the PvP modes, obviously. Now, the adventure packs, they have, their level, right? They have their level, they have their lore, but they also focus on a bit of the battle arenas more. So, where if you were to get Shipwreck Islands, for example, you can have, 4 unique different arena modes that have stuff related to Shipwreck Islands, which is quite cool, because they didn't do that one in Giants, alright? That was new, that's interesting, that's different, I like that. It was a good decision. Also, something I'd like to clarify for the other one is that if you have a specific battle pack, you get 2 actual unique levels, depending on if you're doing ring out or they're in a battle. But they are similar to what the thing is. Like for the Fiery Forge, they're both stuff related to the Fiery Forge, but they're different so they can adapt to the mode, which is quite nice. That's pretty good. I think that's kind of good here. So hold up, let me BRB. I gotta do something real quick. I'm in the middle of a scripted recording. How does that happen?